Let's talk about thread and let's talk about thread storage. What are these things? This is kind of weird. I know, I know. So keep watching and we will figure out what you can do with these things. All right, so I have heard people are using these. They're tulips, bobbins, and these things are called peels. And they're just, a little bit plasticky. They're okay. They're kind of cool. This is weird, but awesome. I gotta tell you, it's awesome. And where's the other one? Here you go. This. So if you haven't guessed what they're for, keep watching. I'll show you guys. Now, this is my favorite Exquisite thread. And on high quality threads, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you pull gently, let me get closer here. If you gently pull this is where you hook in your thread so you don't have it running around. And this is the option that I would use all the time. So you can pull it out all the way, you don't really need to. And it will keep everything. See, now I have the thread free. And when you're done using the thread, you just pop it out. And then I do this with my fingers like this and here and snap it back. And then I would trim this a little bit or wrap it around again. That's probably smarter, isn't it? But if you have this option on your threads, this is the option I would use for sure. It's the neatest way of keeping your thread, and I really love it actually. So check your thread, make sure you have this option. See, there we go. That's a little more acceptable. So you have a little bit, but it's not going to go everywhere. So, okay, that's the Exquisite thread, and it's pretty much self-sufficient. I'm loving it for that. But if you don't have that option on your thread, that's what these peels are for. And what they do is they fit right on your thread, and then you can, keep the tails from running around. That's all it does. And it does a fairly good job. There's nothing wrong with them. That's kind of cool. You can change colors. They offer a few colors, and it's an inexpensive, easy answer to, thread storage, so you don't have thread all over the place. Now, when I introduced you guys to the thread box by Exquisite Thread that I am absolutely in love with, how do you store your bobbins? Well, this is what I'm going to do. I think this thing is really cool. So for thread colors that you use a lot, we're going to pretend this is green and matches. I haven't wound a bobbin yet. What you do, now this is soft plastic. Look, soft plastic. And you pop it in. Let's do a side view. And you pop it in like that, and it's going to hold it. And then your bobbin fits handily on top. Look at that. So if you know that this green bobbin goes with this thread, so when you do something, a Kreative Kiwi or a Need a Good design that you need matching bobbin thread, this makes it that much easier to do. So I think that's brilliant. I think that's super handy. I really like it, and it works really well. Now these things are also for storing bobbins. Now look, it just fits in nicely like that. I think that's great. Now, you can't hook it on there, but you can certainly keep it, close by, and you won't lose it. So I think that's cool. They're really inexpensive, and there's nothing fancy about it. And if you see here, I got 5 tulips, 5 bobbin holders, and 40 peels. And it wasn't that expensive, and I got it from Amazon. Now, I'm sure there's probably different levels of quality for these, but these ones are fine. I like the bobbin solution, and because I use Exquisite thread, I probably won't be using these guys, but maybe on some of my older thread to keep it down. So make sure you check your thread to see if you have that thread taming, I don't even know what it's called, but thread taming ability on your spools of thread. It's fantastic. So there's one more solution, and it's these little guys. They actually don't look like much, do they? Not really. Kind of weird. Let me grab another one. But they are bobbin holders. So these are my empty bobbins that came with the Brother Dream machine. And you can put them together in any configuration that you want. Let me get right close up. You can see here that it's hollow. Can you see that? Yes. And you can see here that this one is solid. So what you do is you slip it together, and you can come up with any configuration that you want. And it's pretty cool. I actually bought another bunch of them from Brother. Dawn did, of course. And because I thought they were really cool, because with my Brother Dream machine, you get this really cool toolbox that I like. And it so happens that on the toolbox, if you look at the top, now this is the lid. If you look at the top, look what we have here. Can you see that? Look what we have here. And guess what? You can store all of your bobbins at the top. They're not going anywhere. Okay? They're not going anywhere. And you can, do any kind of configuration. They all fit together. You can hold them down, and they're all there, and you can see them. How's that? See? Just there. And so you put your lid on, and then when you want a bobbin, you just take the lid off. So I think that is a wonderful solution to bobbin storage as well. I really like it. So the third option I have, or I guess it's the fourth option, is just a simple device. And I got this at, I think it was at my local quilt store, and it's called Bobbin Saver, and it's just plastic, kind of stiff plastic, and your bobbins just happen to fit in perfectly. So this is for my multi-needle, and you can use metal ones. Apparently it likes metal ones more. I usually use pre-wound ones, but I do have a bunch of the metal ones, and they fit in quite perfectly, and they're not going anywhere. So that is also a fantastic solution for storing bobbins. Now, which one do I like best? Well, I think they all do the job. I'm probably going to say my Brother one, because it fits on my lid, and I put this on my trolley, which is always near my machine. So, and I think it's clever, and I think it's handy. The best solution for thread is the bottom of your thread spools, but I think this is also really nice too. So try different solutions. I think this is nice because it keeps it together. This is where I can find it, and this holds a whole bunch. So each have their benefits. Let me know in the comments which one for bobbin storage you like best. I'm not really sure. Between these two, I'm gonna say. Yeah, I think so. I'll have to think about it. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys will get organized with your bobbins and get winding them, and then get stitching. Perfect for FSL or for Kreative Kiwi mug rugs. They're awesome. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!